Willie D. Live.
In the studio, the National Minister of Politics for the new Black Panther Nation, Dr. Candice Matthews.
Hey, my brother.
Salute.
How you doing, my brother?
Well, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Now, listen, you spent a lot of time on the front lines for civil and human rights. What I want to know is, what drives you? Because you spend, when I say a lot of time, you spend a lot of time. I'm talking about, like, if you ain't sleeping, you fighting for people's rights.
Right. You know what? It's because I'm a very empathetic person, and it's to the fact where, I had to sit back and think, like, what does it feel like to not to be able to walk in certain doors that people wouldn't really give a damn about you? So my thing is, I want to be that voice for the voiceless. And so if I have to utilize my time to be able to do it, then that's what I'm going to do. Because that's actually how I feel like I'm paying my tithes to helping people in the community. Because you got a lot of people that's doing this type of work and their intentions is not pure. And then you wonder why you can't get 2 steps forward and have to take 5 steps back. This stuff is serious work because we have people who really are out here who really need the help, who really don't have the voice. They can't go in the mayor's office and be like, hey, my apartment is flooded. Can you come and do this? Mayor don't want to hear that. But if I go in there, he gonna want to hear it. Mm-hmm. So I feel that I've always been that type of individual, even when I was in school. When people who were voiceless getting bullied, I would be the one and be like, all right, well, then bully me then. You know what I mean? So I still have that same mentality of how I feel about, people who are being disenfranchised, people who are, being mistreated. They need someone to help them. But you have to be careful when you're doing this too, because you have some of these people that are trying to weaponize you, and they know they dead wrong with all the stuff that they do, even like what I did with the apartment complexes. The main thing that I ask with that is, 1, are you updated with your rent? 2, I need proof to verify that you've been updated with your rent for the last 3 months, right? Then the next thing is that I need to see the actual direct evidence, because we got people out here that turn around, they'll get mad at the landlord. All right, then I'm going to call Dr. Matthews in. No, that's not how they work. So if I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you genuinely, and I'm going to make sure that work is going to be done and it's going to get done. But if you over here trying to weaponize because of the influence that I have, or that I can pretty much make people shake, then that's not how that's going to work.
Right, because your credibility is on the line.
Absolutely.
And you got people out there that just can't wait to say, she don't know what she's talking about. Look at this. Try to basically, discredit you. Right.
Yeah. And I even mentored some activists in other states. And, they'll call me and they'll ask me on certain, issues. And like I tell them, if you do not have direct proof, then you can't get in front of it. So what you would need to do, you would need to bring them to a civil rights attorney or an attorney that actually deal in that specific arena, because an attorney can do more than what we can do. And I let them know as well, we cannot give legal advice. You know what I mean? We cannot.
But even an attorney has to have a certain amount of evidence, I guess discovery evidence.
But see, that's what discovery
to take a
evidence.
case in the first place, because again, somebody just reach out to a Ben Crump or whatever, and they don't really have any evidence of wrongdoing. You basically expecting him to go use all his resources to go investigate a case for
but see,
that
this is a key.
May not exist.
But see, this is a key. The key to it, like I let them all know, straight up, that motion of discovery will separate the sheep from the lambs. Okay? And they have to understand as well, not all of these cases that we refer to attorneys are on consignment. You may have a possibility where you have to pay a consultant fee, And it may be a possibility that you would have to pay a retainer fee. Now, in order for us to get involved, if you don't have direct evidence, you don't have video, you don't have documents, you don't have recordings, then that's what I'm going to refer you to, because attorneys can get certain things through motion of discovery. But you have to understand that it may not be on consignment.